All right, let's get into the round 15 recap of the NRL. I only went to one game this round, but there were some really exciting moments. Let's recap the round. So the round began with a massive upset on Thursday night at Bankwest Stadium. The Tigers, after being piled about 70 points and scoring only 6 at Bankwest Stadium, 51-6 to the Eels and 28-0, I think, to the Canberra Raiders. They took away the win here over the Rabbitohs. Now, the Rabbitohs have now lost 4 in a row. I don't think it's 3. I'm pretty sure it's 4 in a row. Could be 3. Don't quote me on it. I'm pretty sure it's 4 losses in a row. That is massive for a team with Damien Cook, with Adam Reynolds coming back. It really shocked me. I don't know what to think of the Rabbits at the moment. Now, I've got to speak about the big thing for the West Tigers, and that is Michael Cheekham. A forward to run like that, win them games. The Tigers are reminding me of Penrith last year. They're losing and then they're finding ways to win using their forward. And the person who led that last year was Viliami Kikau. This year it's Cheekham. Keep a bloody eye on him. Props to the Tigers. They put in a fight. They won this one 14-9, and we'll see how the Rabbitohs respond. The next game saw the Dragons take on the Cowboys. Now, I did really good with this match. I picked the Dragons by 8. I did pick them, I think it was, I forget my score prediction. Anyway, it was fairly close. No, it was 20-12, and it was 22-14, so it was really, really close. Scott Drinkwater was fantastic on debut. Tom Opacek got a double, but the Dragons just came away with the win here. Jacob Host, Ewan Aitken, and Ravalaara all scoring tries for the Dragons. Corey Norman looked really good. And yeah, I don't know, Ben Hunt, I think, needs to perform a little bit better. He was partnering really well with Norman, but he didn't do too much in this game. But Norman and the Dragons, props to them, getting the win at home. It was quite a nice match, this one. The next game at Adelaide Oval saw the Sydney Roosters take on the Melbourne Storm. This was a really tight matchup. I picked the Storm by 4 here. Ryan Pappenhausen as first try scorer got me a nice payout of $18. That was really good. Joseph Manu and Tupou scoring for the Roosters. Latrell Mitchell in that 5'8" position, playing as a centre, really confused me, but he had a really good first half. The second half just didn't show it. I think he'll be back soon. We'll wait and see. Storm come away with a win here, 14 points to 12. Cameron Smith on fire, kicking all his conversions. Latrell Mitchell 1 or 2. If Latrell Mitchell would have kicked that goal, this game could have been a win for the Roosters in Golden Point again. But Storm too good here, 14 points to 12. The next game saw the Gold Coast Titans take on the Sea Eagles. Bloody hell, I was close. I took Manly 30 points to 14. The Titans, I don't know what to say. I expect Dale Copley to start scoring tries again. Philip Sammy got a double in this match. Tyrone Roberts only kicked 1 of his goal. Ruben Garrett kicked 3 of 5. Sirinen in his 100th NRL match scored a double, which was really cool. And it was a really nice Moses Sully try. I was so close to getting this one exact margin, but the Sea Eagles too good here. I'm surprised that Tom Travojevic didn't cross the line. He was fantastic in this match. Manly 30 points to 12. The next game saw the Newcastle Knights at home against a really struggling Brisbane Broncos, and we saw that. The power in that Flegler try was fantastic. Mason Lino kicking 4 out of 4 for the Knights as Ponga did not play. I was surprised that Mitchell Pearce didn't step up and goal kick, but props to Lino. He also scored a try. I took Edric Lee as the first try scorer in this match. He was at $6.50. $3 got me about the same price as Pappenhausen at $18. Lachlan Fitzgibbon, he finds a way to the line. He plays really well. Pearce had a better game than he did against Melbourne. The Broncos were struggling. I thought they'd put more points into this one. I did not think they were going to win, but the Knights too good here, 26 points to 12. Alright, fans of the channel, you've been commenting it, we've been talking about it. Let's hear my thoughts on this. 16-0 down, nearly half time, 4 minutes remaining, and this is what Para does. They get you excited, they score tries, they stay in the game, but most of the time they go on to lose it. But not this time. Blake Ferguson scored a fantastic intercept try. He got a double. Manu Mahu's dummy pass, fooling the Raiders. I can't get over that we won this match. I'm so happy about it. It seals us another week, not only in the top 8, it just shows that we can come back from such a big down. We were down so much. Now, the Raiders did make a lot of errors in the second half. We made a lot of errors in the first half. On the back of that, though, even though I've been saying negative things about Mitchell Moses, I thought overall he had a really good game. And his try was fantastic. I want to see more of that. I've been picking Mitchell Moses to score a try for 2 weeks in a row now. This was the week he got it. Fantastic from the Eels. 22-16 over our bogey team, the Canberra Raiders. The next game in New Zealand, they were so desperate to win this one, but they could not come away with a win. The Warriors up against the Panthers. The game ended up going to Golden Point. He scored a double. He is so good. Brent Naden, give yourself a round of applause. I can't wait to see how this guy plays. He plays a different style of footy. He is a young talent. James Tarmo scored a try. Maloney kicked 3 out of 3. Patrick Herbert only kicked 1 of his conversions. It could have been a different game with that, but that Maloney field goal from 30 metres out seals Penrith for their 4th win in a row. It could be 5, but I'm pretty sure it's 4. I think it is 4. Fantastic effort from Penrith. The Warriors, I think they played really well. I just don't know if in Golden Point they were trying hard enough. In that you've got to be physical, you've got to get gritty, but they just didn't do enough here, and Penrith came away 19-18. Who would have seen this coming? The Bulldogs have gotten a win. They've beaten the Sharks 14 points to 12. If you picked that game, props on you. Special thanks to Ladbrokes for hooking me up with tickets to go to that match to watch the Bulldogs and Sharks. Will Hopawate scored the first try in this one. It was a brilliant pickup and it started a big momentum for the Bulldogs. The fact that the Bulldogs only scored 2 tries as well, I thought they scored more. The Sharks actually scored 3 tries. It was just no conversions kicked from Sean Johnson. As I said in my vlog, he had an absolute shocker. I expect him to respond to this, but I don't know if that'll be this week. So I'll talk about that later. Bronson Cherry was denied a try due to obstruction. There were a few calls in this game that I think went wrong, but I 100% agree that the Bulldogs were the better team. For Aiden Tolman's 250th NRL match, they were fantastic. Props to the Bulldogs for this one. Anyway, guys, that was the round. I'll be filming my predictions straight after this, so you won't have to wait long. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what your favourite moment of the round was, and I'll see you guys in my predictions.